And everyone in place? It is now in session. Question number 1 is worth 10 points. Question. The woman of Samaria perceived what?
Yellow 3.
That thou art a prophet. Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet.
That is incorrect. Question number 2 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Twice the word free is recorded.
Yellow 3.
Interruption.
Is recorded in a single verse of study. Quote this verse. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Lexington Park without interruption. It's a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Twice the word free is recorded in a single verse of study. Quote this verse.
Red 1.
If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed.
That is correct. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Question. Where did Moses write of Jesus?
Yellow 2.
Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. From Moses and the law and the prophets the way, Jesus of Nazareth, son of Joseph.
Time.
judges and I feel that we've got an ambiguous question here that we're going to have to avoid and replace. Um, 33A. Replacement question for question number 3 is worth 10 points. Question. God so loved what?
Yellow 2.
The world.
That is correct. Question number 4 is a 2-part question worth 10 points. Question. As recorded in the same verse, who shall never hunger and who shall...
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
And who shall never thirst? He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
Time.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Lexington Park without interruption. It's worth 10 points. It's a 2-part question worth 10 points. Question. As recorded in the same verse, who shall never hunger and who shall never thirst?
Red 1.
He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. I am the bread of life. And Jesus saith unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
That is correct. All right, we have contest, yellow 3.
Time.
While we're doing that, we can go ahead and proceed for 2 at a time. This new test will be granted, and the initial response by yellow 2 to question number 4 will be ruled correct. Back in business. That's correct. All right, scorekeepers, we've got that. All right. All right, question number 5 is worth 10 points. Question. We beheld whose glory?
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
We beheld whose glory? The glory is of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. We beheld his glory. The glory is of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth.
Time.
That is correct. Question number 6 is a 2-part question worth 10 points. Question. Except what a man can...
Yellow 2.
Interruption.
You cannot see what? Except to be born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread at Lexington Park without interruption. It's a 2-part question worth 10 points. Question. Except what a man can receive what?
Red 2.
Except it be given him from heaven, a man can receive nothing.
That is correct. Question number 7 is a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Mine hour is not yet come.
Yellow 3.
Interruption.
Quote the verse that contains this information. Jesus answers unto her, woman, mine hour.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Lexington Park without interruption. It's a quotation question worth 10 points. Question. Mine hour is not yet come. Quote the question preceding this statement.
Red 1.
Woman, what have I to do with thee?
That is correct. Question number 8 is worth 10 points. Question. According to John chapter 3, what is spirit?
Red 3.
That which is born of the Spirit, a spirit.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. To what question did Philip give what answer according to John?
Red 3.
Interruption.
Chapter 1, verse 46. The answer is come and see, and the question is, can there any good thing come out of Nazareth?
That is correct. Question number 10 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. The same verse that refers to not being born of what also refer...
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
Also refers to being born of what, and what is his verse? Not of blood, nor the will of the flesh, nor the will of man, but of God. John chapter 1, verse 13.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Lexington Park without interruption. It's a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. The same verse that refers to not being born of what also refers to being born of whom, and what is this verse?
Red 2.
Not of blood, nor the will of the flesh, nor the will of man, but of God. John chapter 1, verse 13.
That is correct. Contest, Troy. This contest has been withdrawn. Question number 11 is a cross-reference quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Jacob is named in two consecutive...
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
In two consecutive verses of our study, quote these verses. Then cometh he to a city of Samaria, which is called Sychar, near to the parcel of ground that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. Now Jacob's well was there. Jesus, therefore, being wearied with his journey, sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour.
That is correct. Question number 12 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. Both up to heaven and...
Yellow 1.
Interruption.
Both up to heaven and down from heaven are recorded together in a single verse of our study. Quote this verse. And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven.
That is correct. Time out, Lexington Park. Time in. Question number 13 is worth 20 points. Question. Jesus said the bread of God is who?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
The bread of God is who? As recorded in John chapter 6. For the bread of God is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the world.
That is correct. Contest, Lexington Park.
Time.
This contest is denied. Question number 14 is a two-part question worth 20 points. Question. As Moses did what? Even so.
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Even so must the Son of Man be what? As found in John chapter 3, verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
That is correct. Question number 15 is a four-part question worth 20 points. Question. From Jerusalem, who sent whom to ask whom?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
To ask whom what? It's found in John chapter 1, verse 19. The Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who art thou? Him referring to John.
That is correct. Question number 16 is a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. The phrase, I am not the...
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
I am not the Christ. It's found in a single verse of John chapter 3. Quote this verse. You yourselves bear me witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but that I am sent before him.
That is incorrect, and this interrupted question will be reread to Lexington Park without interruption. It's a quotation question worth 20 points. Question. The phrase, I am not the Christ, ends one verse of study. Quote this verse.
Red, 1.
Ye yourselves bear me witness that I said, I am not the Christ, but that I am sent before him.
That is incorrect. Contest, Troy. This contest has been withdrawn. Question number 17 is a three-part question worth 20 points. Question. Like what did John see what descending from?
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
Descending from where is found in John chapter 1 verse 32. Like a dove, the Spirit from heaven.
That is correct. Question number 18 is a cross-reference quotation question worth 30 points. Question. In John chapter 3, Nicodemus is described as a ruler of the Jews in one verse and as a master of a...
Yellow, 1.
Interruption.
And as a master of Israel in another verse, quote these verses. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. Jesus answered and said unto him, Art thou a master of Israel, and knowest not these things?
That is correct. Timeout, Troy. Well, we were ahead, but it's not behind. Time in. Question number 19. Question number 19 is a three-part question worth 30 points. Question. Verses 18, 19, and 20 of John chapter 2 record, Then answered the Jews and said unto him what? Jesus answered and said unto them what? Then said the Jews what?
Red, 2.
What signs showest thou unto us, seeing that thou doest these things?
That is incorrect. Question number 20 is a cross-reference four-part question worth 30 points. Question. Nicodemus said, We know what, why? And a woman of Samaria said, We know what, why?
Yellow, 1.
We speak that we do know and testify that
That is incorrect. Contest, Troy.
Time.
This contest will be granted, and that will be ruled invalid. Question. So we will have to void and replace. — 3120. All right, replacement question for question number 20 is a cross-reference two-part question worth 30 points. Question. According to John chapter 1, in describing Jesus, John said this is whom in verse 30 and this is whom in verse 34.
Red, 1.
In verse 30, this is he of whom I said, after me cometh a man which is preferred before me, for he was before me. In verse 34, and I saw him bear record that this is the Son of God.
That is correct. And this quiz is closed. You may now relax. Let's give both these teams a hand.
And the winner of that quiz was Troy, Michigan 1. In second place was Katie with 40 points. And in first place was Charles with 130.
Sure, let me, sorry, was it Troy that won that? Okay.
Look at you guys once.